Hey y'all, um, I don't know, I guess it was a couple years ago, I posted a video of how to dig a shallow well. And I prefaced the video by answering a question that I get asked a lot. How do you find water and know where to dig? And I used dowsing rods as, as what I did. I also said if you don't believe in them or have a problem with them, don't use them. Well, for some reason, and I had no idea, these things tend to be the most divisive tools ever devised. There's a lot of misunderstanding, misconceptions, and along with a lot of name calling and all that going on. So I just want to just stop a minute, explain a little bit about these, and move on. Again, if you don't believe in these, I'm not an advocate. I do not spend my life trying to convince people that these work. I don't care. I could care less whether somebody uses these or not. But I do want to be clear about some things. And I want to talk about how magical these are. They're not. These are not magical. This is a piece of wire. It's a bent piece of wire. Actually, this is a coat hanger that's bent 90 degrees and cut off. I don't know how magical anybody could think that this is. I'm certainly not magical. There's nothing special about me. The difference is I practice feeling with these, like anything. The first time you tried to do a flip or a somersault, I'm sure it wasn't perfect, or hammer a nail. I still see grown men that can't hammer a nail. Think about that. This is the same thing. How could you expect for this just to work magically, perfectly the first time you put it in your hand and walked around with it? It takes a little bit of practice if you're willing to give it the effort. If not, don't worry about it. But let's get back on track. Not magical, not magical. And my opinion about how all of this works. First of all, these do not find water. I do not find water. Piece of wire, person. What I believe our own bodies, for whatever reason, sense disturbances and voids beneath our feet in the earth. Maybe they're super sensitive to the vibrations when we walk. I don't know. But somehow we do. These are merely a visual meter. These somehow display what our body is sensing beneath our feet. These find voids. Voids are where you will find buried water lines, buried pipes, septic tanks, septic fields, graves. Those are all voids, and many times water. The groundwater in this area is around 12, 15 feet. I'm going to hit water. So the people that say, well, I'm a fool, I could dig anywhere, I'd hit water at whatever the groundwater level is, they're right. I cannot dispute that. They are absolutely right. Where I will say the difference is, if I happen to dig where there is a void beneath the surface, a void where water will pool quicker, where water will replenish faster, that is a better spot for me to put my pipe in the ground than a spot that has no void. That's the trick. It's not magic. So I just wanted people to consider that and to understand better what I'm talking about with this stuff. Other people have their own beliefs. I've just had to reason it in such a fashion that it's something that I can understand or that I can believe, because I'm a pretty factual person, and I like to figure out how things work and how to use them, and for whatever reason these work for me. It'd do no good for me to give a demonstration where I could walk around here and say, yep, see, that's where that line's buried. And that's, people would, again, the group of people who say, he just set that up, it's all fake, you couldn't do, so that part is a waste of time. My point here, and I'm sorry I got a little long-winded and got off track, was just to explain what these are about. They're just a tool. There's nothing magical. There's nothing magical about me or really mystical about the whole thing. Listen to your body, let it work, and a lot of times things just happen, and this is one of them. So I'm off my diatribe. I hope maybe this explained a little bit better how I feel about these things, and maybe some people could consider those thoughts and develop some ideas of their own. As usual, good luck with your projects, and y'all stay safe out there.